funny.
It would just be funny.
For you.
See me, I'm sitting low on 4G. When you see me, I'm getting dope on 4G. On 4G. On 4G
Audio podcast. Hey man, say man, happy friggin' New Year. Here we are in the New Year, first episode of the New Year, and I'm excited for this one because we not only have this in the background, but we have a special guest this evening, and I would like to tell you that we should start this off by introducing ourselves. I'm Sal's the Prophet.
I am B Show.
And I'm Jonesy.
Together with the Basement Weirdos, and I was about to skip this whole motherfucking thing. Hopefully everybody had a safe and happy holidays.
Yeah.
And hopefully you, I know a lot of people that just didn't stay up for New Year's.
Myself being one of them.
No, yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying that I think maybe that's saying that I'm starting to get old, maybe.
Yeah.
But anyways, hope you guys have fun. Hopefully Santa Claus spoiled you all and got you coal for your coal train or your steam train or whatever. All that fun stuff. And other than that, man, fucking hopefully we have a good year. I was going to say better year than last year, but I mean, hey, can't complain. We were live, right?
Yeah,
man.
Yeah. There was a whole bunch of other stuff I had to say, and I forget.
Should we cheers to the new year? Or what?
Yeah. Rest in peace, my grandma. She didn't,
Grandma.
She didn't die. It was like 21 years ago
Chang.
on New Year's Eve.
Cheers.
Cheers.
But cheers, everyone.
Happy 24.
Happy 2-4.
Freaking right. If you add it all together, it's 8 or something. Which doesn't matter. It doesn't even. What episode is this? 239.
Yeah.
Holy.
39.
It's like 14 or something. I don't know. It doesn't even matter.
But then you add that together.
Yeah, it's got to be 5, yeah.
Yeah, 5.
That's how numerology works, bro.
Ooh, no, but sometimes not, though, because 1208 is a number I see a lot. And they say to add it up, and it becomes 11. And then 11 is my certain number. And so the number you see all the time is like your angel number, I think. And then the number added up is like a different number. But that number 11 is like tells me that I'm like a teacher and I'm supposed to pass on information and stuff.
I obviously know far more about it than I do.
Oh yeah, no, but I'm just saying that
I'll
like
take your word
I'm
for
just
it.
saying that they would have told me to like add that up too then, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
But any motherfucking way, which 2 would anyways, I explained it all in episode 222. Because 2 means that you're going the right path, anyways, whatever, so on and so forth. I feel like I just made this so boring for you guys. Any motherfucking way, special guest tonight. This guy works so fucking hard for himself and for everybody else in this motherfucking city.
Bam.
Tino in the motherfucking
Bam.
building.
Bam. Fucking Bino, you know what I'm saying?
What's going on?
And we're back.
How you doing, man?
And we're back.
I need a
I'm
new
blessed,
year,
bro.
man. What about it? We
I
got
need
it.
a new
We got
year,
it
you
now,
know,
man.
Yeah.
I need a new year. Yeah, man. Fucking just back, man. Just back to work, you know?
Yeah, man. So how was your holidays and shit?
Not bad. Some family
Yeah.
time. It was good. Blessed. Super blessed.
Nice.
Man.
Cottage time. Family time. Always blessed. Yeah.
That's sick, man.
Super blessed.
Where's the cottage?
One of them's like
One of them.
Yeah, one of them.
this is like so one of them's like Lac Simon like area, and then the other one is like Gracefield area.
Okay.
Yeah, it's blessed, super blessed. I drank like a bastard, bro. It was too much, man. I need to take a break.
Yeah.
That's it. That's I feel like that's where New Year's resolutions come from.
Yeah.
Or like
Yeah.
not even that. Like I shouldn't say where they come from, but it's almost like it's like an excuse. So then at the end of the year, everyone goes
holidays.
wild, you know? Because even
Yeah.
myself, like
Yeah,
I just
man.
went wild eating and shit too.
Same.
For sure.
So
man.
like
I was doing good
there
before.
was 3 days where it was just food and drink.
Yeah.
And just
It's the
food
time of
and
year for it,
drink.
though, you know?
It
Yeah.
was.
Like
And
the
once it
week,
was all done, I was ready. I was more than ready for chilling out, you know?
the week before the holidays, I lost like 10 pounds,
Oh, yeah?
and then boom, put it all back on during the holidays, and now it's like okay, game time, back on the same shit. Like
well,
was
it gets
going
winter
around.
too, man.
Yeah.
Fucking winter's so bad
Routine.
for that, man.
heavy.
Yeah, it
Man, I was
is.
going crazy walking and shit, but like I wasn't like going for walks.
Yeah.
In the summer and shit, it's not like I was going for a walk.
Mm.
I would just walk wherever I had to go, you know.
Yeah.
So some days at the end of the day, I'd have like fucking 15,000, 20,000
Oh yeah,
steps. And
shit adds
you know?
up. Yeah.
I'm like, holy fuck, man, crazy. All I did was go to the, you know, this restaurant and fucking that bookstore, like, you know, whatever. And then now in the winter, it's, I don't know. I just, all right, it's a porn.
You don't
story.
read. You don't read.
No,
motherfucker.
I actually cannot read, but no, anyways, yeah. So, thanks for calling me out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, so, But yeah, point is nowadays I'm like, shit, man, I don't see any steps on my counter sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
So it's just a winner too, right?
Yeah,
But-
for sure, the winner.
Anyways, so I was talking about
It's a fast
New Year, your song, and you said you're gonna be doing a song a week
Yes, sir.
starting this year.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. I have all the way up till the, I think, first or second week of February uploaded now.
Oh, don't tell everyone. Oh, uploaded. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
uploaded so once a
Still,
week.
you're supposed to pretend like you're making them week by week.
Oh,
No,
bro,
I'm
like,
just joking.
Yeah.
bro,
So
like
much
I don't
work.
know, like my productivity, like I just have, like I'll have 1 week I'll make like 6 or 7 records, and then the next week I'm doing jack shit. Like I'm just like doing other people's work or like just running around. Like I don't always have time, but when I do like sit down and like work, like I'm fucking grinding, you know, like.
Yeah.
And it's good to have like more tracks like stacked in the bag like before you go in.
Oh, for sure.
So
yeah.
I have like dozens of other tracks I could just upload like no matter what. But I like the fresh idea, like the new like
Yeah.
all the new shit. I want to focus on like drill type shit now, you know,
Oh yeah.
like drill beats, you know. Like the first record I dropped this year was Doggy Back
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
like about dip and fucking
Sick song.
that's a drill track, like drill beat, you
Yeah.
know, like a Tino drill, you know, like. It's not like New York type drill or UK drill. It's more like my style of drill that I make
It's-
myself. You know what I mean?
It's Tino with a splash of drill.
You know what I
Or
mean?
like
Exactly.
like your take on drill.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. 100%.
But I like that too, though, because then it shows your personal input on it all as
Absolutely.
well. You know?
Yeah.
But I really like that song in general. But I was noticing that you used some stuff from our show,
Yeah.
and
For sure.
and I was really I was honored to see that. I also too I see you use a lot of you have used a lot of stuff from us. Like even like there was Trip he used the
Yeah.
clip of something that I said or something,
sure,
you know,
yeah.
and like shit like that. So big respect, and you like clean it up all nice and shit.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But no, I think that was sick. And also too, I feel like that because I went through that episode too, and I took clips out of it and shit, you know.
Mm.
And I feel like whenever I heard that, I was like, yo, I'm like that was totally overlooked in my eyes. Like I just I didn't see that, you know.
Yeah. For sure. Like I took that from
So-
the podcast that me and Dip did here, right? So
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it was really fitting. I went through the whole podcast and I was like, that was like the best like fucking part to add to the song. You know what I mean? Like it just it was like very introspective, very like, you know, it was a deep moment. And we were talking about the music shit. So it's just like it just worked, you know, and like I looked through his podcast and like it just there wasn't, you know, this one it was like me and him together and
Yeah.
you know, like and you know, I'm glad that, you know, you were able to be a part of it too, you know. So it's blessed, super
yeah.
blessed, bro. It's really nice. Like I love that record, bro. Like I love that song. I cried when I fucking wrote that song. Man,
Oh man,
for sure, bro.
it
It was fucking hard, man.
First 2 times I listened to it, actually, I definitely had a little cry for sure.
Yeah, bro. It was a moment.
And then even today, I was listening to it, and it was like, it was just that moment though. Like whenever we like, hear the part of the podcast, you know, I was like, shit, man, like yeah, like it makes me feel, you know, what I mean, part of it, and even to the fact that like, I told myself I wouldn't spend much time talking about this, but even to how like you obviously you're putting it in there, like you're taking Dip's part, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then I was like, oh, sick, he even used the little thing that I said, you know, like cool,
For
whatever,
sure,
right?
yeah.
Because it all fit, whatever. But yeah, no, I was like, sick, man. It just made me feel like you know, like you said, part of it, right? Like
Yeah.
it was sick. So even that, I guess the reason why I say that is the first 2 times I listened to it, I was like, oh, you know, like the song made me feel this way. But then it was like that moment of like, we're part of this thing.
For
you
sure,
know,
yeah,
like,
because you're part of the Ottawa culture, bro. You're part of the Ottawa like hip hop fabric. You know what
That's
I mean?
it.
Like you've been putting it. You guys have all been putting in mad work here. You know, so it's like it's blessed. You know that you guys are like kind of like spearheading this whole podcast shit. Like I don't see other. I don't know who else is doing shit like this with this many artists and this much like. You know what I mean? Like consistency and persistency. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't know who else is
Yeah.
doing something like this.
Well, and
you know
that's
what
it. I
mean?
guess
Like,
is what it is. I just didn't really think of it that way. Like I feel
Yeah.
like a guest here. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And then just like I said in that moment, it was kind of like, oh yeah, hey, like we are kind of like part of this
Yeah.
thing, you know, like hey, like it's we, not like us or whatever, you know.
Like on any scale, like you're on the Ottawa scale, like you're a big part of it for sure.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
like
Appreciate
you've
that,
had
man.
some serious people pull up and like, you know, like, you know, you were there for Dip, you were there for Doe, there for me, for whoever, you know what I mean? For a lot of people, for Trip, a lot of people I know, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like personally. So it's just like, it's only right. You know what I mean? It's only like, you know, it's family shit, bro. Like we're all in this together. You know what I mean?
Respect, man.
We're all working towards like a common goal. You know what I mean? Like this music shit, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
like spreading positivity and like, you know, cooperation, you know what I mean? Like good work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's a big thing too. Yeah, that's a
Let's
big,
go.
big thing too is the cooperation and shit and
Yeah.
like collabing and shit. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like, and we might just be repeating ourselves, but I feel like we need more of that in the city.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, and there's definitely like there's good handfuls of people around there that that are willing to work together and like do all this whatever. But there's also people that are just like, no, we just do our shit, right? Like,
It is a little bit clicky. Like we have mentioned that before, even when I was here. Like,
okay, yeah,
it's a bit clicky for sure, but like if you can look past that and just do your work, you know, and like for me, like specifically, because like I've worked with a lot of people in the city too,
yeah,
just as you guys have, you know what I mean? Like you've touched on a lot of different groups, and so have I, right? Like I've got like kids from the south, kids from the west, kids from the east, like, and I grew up in the east too, so I already like I'm firmly planted in east side, like
yeah.
you know, like history type shit, you know what I mean? So like I don't like have barriers, you know what I mean? Like if I like what you're doing, I don't care like where you're from, not even just from Ottawa. Like I'll work with you, like if we have the common goal, if you want to work, like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like if you can bring something to the table, then we can create something amazing, you know what I mean? Like I have clients from fucking Toronto that when they come up, like they come see me right away, you know what I mean? They do all their work with me. They bring all their stuff from Toronto to me, and then I work on all their shit. Like I got clients from fucking Pembroke, clients from Montreal, clients from fucking
That makes me think of a
Remember.
question, right?
Yeah.
Yo, so you work with Pro Tools mostly, right?
yeah, well, not only, but mostly. Yeah.
Mostly. So I noticed on my like there's a Pro Tools sessions thing like where you can collab like with different artists on the same project.
Like a live Pro Tools type thing. Like,
yeah, so like they can input on it, you can
Yeah,
input on it. It's
yeah.
the same project, and you can work on it from different locations, I guess. You ever done anything like that?
I haven't done that, but I've seen sessions
Yeah. Eh?
where they do that. Like I know, like Steve from Audio Valley, like he does that all the time. Like he's
Okay.
always doing like remote
Is it like
sessions.
a live thing?
It's like
I
a
don't know.
remote like type.
Lifetime? Or is it
Like
real
there's
time?
different programs.
Because you could log, so you log into your account, right? Like
Yeah.
let's say because we both have, like, so we
Yeah.
both log into our thing. I could start. I think I've never done it. I mean, who maybe some people listening they can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that you log into your thing, create a session, and then you could like invite someone with their Avid username or whatever. You just invite them to the session, and then so you can both open the same session.
Yeah.
Record things, add things to it, both work on the same thing from different locations.
Yeah.
But you're building the
so
same.
I'm somewhere else. You record
Right,
something,
but
it
you're
shows
building
up
the
on
same
there and
thing
I
at the
change
same,
it.
or I don't know if it's at the same time. Like I say, I don't know how it would work.
Yeah.
I've never,
Yeah.
you know.
But even just hearing that much, like even before you said that, just that much, I already thought that's what it sounds like a real time.
It's like real time like collab, right?
Like, yeah.
There's a couple different platforms you can use. So there's some where it's just like you're literally like sharing screens and you're on the same like, you know,
Okay.
you're on the same session. But then there's also like the Avid like cloud sessions or whatever you want to call it. Like I don't have much experience with that because like mostly people just send me their sessions and I'm like a one-stop shop. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I don't usually like collaborate like engineering wise or whatever. But obviously if I have to, like I would, you know what I mean? But like I haven't had the situation pop up where I'm like literally collabing Pro Tools sessions, like because I'm so used to just doing everything like in-house, like myself, you know what I mean? Like getting it all done myself, you know?
But it'd just be interesting, like, because like I have a bunch of Pro Tools sessions that I've been opening up from like years past. Like I just like upgraded everything, and I've got a bunch of sessions from like 2013, 2014.
Yeah.
With like shit from like what I've recorded with you guys too, like just a bunch of it. I've just been like filing through all the shit, and there's a bunch of them that I've saved. And I think I was like thinking, I'm like, this man would be fucking cool if, let's say, I could send these sessions to you and you could open them up. But I guess you'd have to have all the same plugins and shit to make them work the same, right? Like I don't know.
Yeah. So that situation, like, shit, like you'd have to have the same rig over here than I do over there, and I'm like I spent like a lot of money on plugins. Like I have like the top shit. Like I use a lot of UAD. I use like a little bit of Waves. I use a lot of IK multimedia stuff.
Right.
I use Slate. I use like shit. There's even more like
What's the IK? Well, like
IK multimedia. It's the
That's
company.
I use that one.
It's the
Yeah.
company
Like
that makes plugins.
Oh,
IK
so-
multimedia. It's a company that makes like specific
Okay.
plugins. Like I'm a fan of their like LA2A emulation. It's a really good LA2A emulation. A lot of people swear by the Waves LA2A emulation, but I don't like that one. I also use the UAD 2A emulation, but
So this
I
leads
mix
me
and
into like
match.
another fucking just like picking
Another
your brain,
realm, yeah.
picking your brain here. So like if you're setting up like are you sending like for the vast majority of the time, let's say if you're working on a session, are you working with artists that are right there with you, or are they just sending you stems and sessions and you
It's both, really. It's really both. Like,
so like let's say you're working with a someone live session, hip hop artist, rapper, whatever.
Yeah.
Like what's like go to like vocal chain?
a vocal chain.
Yeah, if you're thinking like
So,
order.
So like, let's just say like, for example,
compressor.
like a vocal channel. So if I have a vocal channel, I'll start with like a Pro Q,
Okay,
and then I'll roll off the low end
right.
to the point where there's no like low end frequencies muddying up the vocal. And then this is engineer talk. Now you're
like
getting-
50
now you're diving
hertz.
into a different
Yeah,
world.
50
You're
hertz,
diving
you
into
know?
a whole different world here. So you got the Pro Q. I love Pro Q3. It's my favorite EQ. I use it for everything, notching, any just basic like little EQing. But I'll start off by rolling off a little bit of low end.
That comes with Pro Tools, right?
No, it
Or
does not.
no?
No, it does
Okay.
not. Pro Q is a Fab Filter plugin.
Okay.
This guy
Yeah.
sounds like oh shit. But yeah, so I'll put the Pro Q, roll off some low end, make sure it's like a clean vocal, clean signal,
Right.
and then any kind of audio like pitch correction. So like auto tune,
Right.
if the artist wants it.
Sure.
I'll put auto tune first, and then I'll put a compressor. I'll put
So you're not compressing first, eh?
I'm not compressing first. I'm compressing after the auto tune and the roll off, because if you don't put the roll off before the compressor, the low end is influencing how the compressor
Right, I get
reacts
so-
to the
right,
vocal.
so I
you
get
want a
that
clean vocal
Yeah, yeah,
going
yeah.
into the compressor first of
For
all.
sure.
So then the compressor can react properly to the clean signal. So now you have a clean signal going into the
The
auto
pitch.
tune,
And then
like
you're
optional, and then you have the LA2A, and then after that I put the Slate mix bus, and I have a little bit of shit going on in there, like I have the console going on it, like the FGX, or like I put the Trident console on it because Trident is really good for vocals, and I have a tube saturator part of the plugin added to it, and then I have the SSL emulation EQ, and I have the Neve emulation EQ.
Okay.
And then so I'm just adding a little bit of sauce just before it goes into the vocal mix bus.
Okay.
And then there's
You
levels.
got the
There's
sauce.
there,
Yeah,
so that's
yeah.
not even the whole, that's just the beginning
so
of the vocal
that's what I'd
mix.
love. Like I'd love to get into a session because like when
And
I
then
I'm so
an
basic. I'm
LA2A,
like,
no, not an LA2A, and then an L2. I put a little L2, put a little juice on that,
all right,
some
all right.
dither, you know what I
Fuck
mean?
man, like we got to do a session sometime where I can like pick your brain on.
Bro,
how
this
you
is
do
like, this is fucking Narnia right now, bro.
Yeah.
You don't wanna, you can't run with me, bro. You don't want to get into this engineering shit with me, bro.
Oh
Like,
man,
I'm
like
over
but
here.
like
I
so.
want some Jedi shit, bro.
Well,
Fuck.
fucking, I need some tips then. I need some Jedi sauce.
Yeah, Jedi sauce heavy, bro. Tino sauce.
Yeah.
You know?
Shit, man. Yeah, that was
So,
all fucking Greek to me.
saber
Yeah,
stuff.
Greek.
But the
Latin
thing
shit.
the thing is, I'm sure there's people watching that want to know that. And
I'm just like info dumping
I
right
can
now.
like
Fuck.
kind of get by with a little bit. I know the stuff about the compressor before and after and shit, but like
Yeah.
all the other shit, I'm like, yeah, I don't know, man. Like
That's
sick.
crazy.
Yeah.
But that being said, how the fuck, man? Jesus Christ, how do you remember all this
It
stuff?
takes time. No, it's just like, bro, I'm in session every day, bro. I have,
Yeah, I guess.
like,
Yeah,
bro, I
it's
dream
built
about Pro
from-
Tools, bro. You
So
don't
that's just like your
understand,
standard. Someone
I
shows
dream
up.
about plugins,
Someone
bro.
shows
Like,
up to do anything. That's what you do.
yeah, like I have
Any
a,
all
vocals,
I have like a template like that I use for like vocals specifically. Yeah.
and then like,
Yeah, like,
maybe
that's
go
my
tweak it a
change.
little bit as they.
Well,
Or just that's the
well,
one?
you gotta tweak like the parameters of each plugin. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
each vocal. Yeah.
Crazy.
Like the EQ, the compression, like, but the way I have,
like
my
some artists are
preamp-
way louder, some are more quiet.
but that's
There's
the thing,
parts,
right?
like,
So,
you know,
but
like,
that's like I have everything set to a certain level. So when I adjust the preamp, that sets the gain, that sets the volume of what's going in, right? So it doesn't matter how loud the artist is. I will adjust it at the preamp, and everything's already set in the program,
in the box.
Right.
and it's already set to a certain level. So all I have to do is reach that level with the preamp on the outside, the outboard gear. Reach that with the preamp. Reach the little the right spot. You know what I mean? The little G spot with the fucking gain.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Boom, they're good. You know what I mean? And it goes in clean. You know what I mean? That's what
Yeah.
she said.
Yeah. Nice.
You know what I mean? We out here.
Nice.
But yeah, like you just got to get the right levels. That's why sometimes you always see the engineer going, yeah, I'm getting levels, just talk some shit, practice, whatever. Boom, levels are good. All right, we're good to go,
Just swear a bunch and stuff.
Yeah, just talk your shit, man. Say some shit. Speak.
I'm always like, well, I shouldn't say always, like I don't record very much, but
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to like spit the bars I have written down. I don't want to give them away yet. You know what I mean? Like I want to wait until I'm actually recording the song.
Yeah.
So I won't spit them. I'll just say some other shit.
Yeah. Talk your shit.
They're all gonna hear it over and over again for the next fucking hour. So, anyways,
yeah.
Shit, man. So you told me you were working on some shit, for Dip.
Yeah.
And you're putting out a lot of music for him.
Well, will be.
Who's all involved with this?
Well, for now, like I've been working with Skinny, Dip's manager, and Justin Diamond, who was working with Dip, like engineering and production with him. So we're all like a little Dip think tank right now. The three of us, like we've been having sessions all together, and we've been gathering as much like records as possible, and just like brainstorming what would be the best like plan of action to go forward with releasing all this material that he left behind. You know what I mean? So we found a lot of like, there's a lot. He fucking left a lot to work with. Like he left fucking records on records on records on records, bro. Like bangers, bro. Like fucking, he was a maniac, bro. He was the best rapper I ever fucking heard. You know what I mean? So there's a lot. He left us a lot to work with, for sure.
It's definitely very fortunate to have that much pre-recorded stuff like that.
For sure.
So what's the, like, you're talking about plan of attack and stuff too. What's the like do you feel like you have to like put yourself in the mind of Dip when you are producing this music, because it comes from his stuff? You know what I mean? Like, so you're getting in his mind to do it like that, or are you doing it from like your like with a music ear type thing? You know what I mean?
Well, even back when like we were working together, like we always thought the same way. You know what I mean? Like we've been working together since we were like 17, 18. Okay. You know what I mean? Like I've known him damn near half my life now, and like I know his family knows me. He knew my family. Like he was family to us. I was family to him. So it's just like we always, how they say birds of a feather flock together. We kind of always had the same kind of goal in mind. Always had the same, the same plans. The same like, okay. So you got an idea, I got an idea. Let's melt the ideas together. It's gonna be an even bigger, better idea. You know what I mean? And we always used to gas each other up, and reinforce each other. Yeah. So like we always had the same kind of, vision also, right? So when it comes to like, for example, like the production of side of things, like he always trusted what I wanted to do. Like I would make some fucking beats for him and he would slay them. Like he loved my beats. Like there was never a moment where it was like, no. I always had the right beat for him. You know what I mean? Like, Dip's, I was making beats. I was like, Dip's going to fucking slap this beat. Yeah. He's going to kill this fucking beat. And next thing you know, I'm playing it. And then he starts going a little crazy. He starts like seeing how he get into this zone, and he just like, everything else would cancel out, and he would just start writing and like breathing real fucking heavy as he was doing. And then just like, bro, we always had the same, kind of mentality and like same goals, same everything. So like that was my brother. Like I could never do him wrong, like, but we are, like you said, like we're going to kind of embody what he was doing prior, and like he was dropping like a single a week, and I brought that up to Skinny. I'm like, so, Dip was like, and like he was planning on dropping an album, but he was still doing a single a week. You know what I mean? He was dropping single, just to fuck with the algorithm and just to get the ball rolling. You know what I mean? So it's going to be business as usual, basically,
Yeah.
And we plan on dropping like single by single at first and building up like a little bit of a following, or building up the clout, building up the noise, you know what I mean? And to drop bangers after bangers after bangers for a couple months. And then potentially we're spitballing like we want an album for the summer. You know what I mean? Because we had like, before he passed, like, Dip and I were working on an album that was supposed to be dropped last summer, but shit happened. We're all dealing with shit. So we could potentially be reviving that project and maybe releasing that this summer. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it.
Yeah.
But like we're grinding. We're grinding. We're gathering like, buddy. Like we scoured through fucking Diamond's computer. We found all of Dip's shit. We found like 50, 60 tracks on Diamond's computer. We started working on my shit. Like I went through 1 or 2 hard drives. I've got like 3, 4 hard drives to go. I already found 50, 60 tracks. And there's more. There's a lot more. There's a lot more where that came from. There's at least there's minimum another like 80 tracks on all my shit. Like
engineers
60, 70. Too? Well, like not that we know of right now. Not that we like, you know, like there's nothing that's like, you know, like that we can work with right now. So like for now, like we have like what we have is a lot, you know, because Dip did the bulk of his work with Diamond and me, you know what I mean? He did the bulk of his work between the both of us, you know what I mean? So we have a lot to work with, you know what I mean? So like we literally have a whole year worth of singles just with Diamond, you know what I mean? But there's definitely some album material with Diamond too, you know what I mean? Like some of those tracks, but we already printed out all the stems for all the sessions. So now I have all that, and Diamond will be assisting me with the mixing and the whatever. Like I'll be doing the production and I'll be doing the bulk of the mixing, but Diamond will be there to assist with everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we're working together in harmony right now. Everything's blessed, you know? Yeah.
That's sick. Like you were saying earlier too, how it's like everybody plays their part, you know? It's like
for sure.
You all came together and have your like perfect slot in the fucking spot, you know?
Yeah.
So then basically also back to the other thing just real quick is you feel comfortable that what you do would come out how he wanted it anyways, since you guys thought so much alike type thing,
we had the same mind. And you know, like even Skinny told me like from time, you know, like Dip trusted me like immensely with the music. He trusted me the most with the music shit. And that's why Skinny is kind of like confiding in me, you know what I mean? He's like trusting in me to handle like the mixing, the production, and like the ideas, you know. And we're all presenting ideas to each other in terms of like how we're gonna release it and how we're gonna roll it out, and you know. And but that's the thing, we all kind of have the same idea either way, because we knew like Skinny has been friends with Dip since like Sandbox shit, you know what I mean? Like they're childhood friends, you know what I mean? And Dip has been friends with Diamond for the last like 8 to 10, you know what I mean? Like years, you know what I mean? So it's like we're all kind of like in the same mind state. We're all on the same mindset, and we all just want what's best for the music. And also we have Dip's mom on our side who wants to be part of the whole thing, and she wants to, you know, help out how she can, you know. We're all gonna do our part, you know what I mean? But like she wants to be, you know, like, you know, part of it too, you know, and we're gonna obviously include her, you know, like respect to Dip's mom, shout out Dip's mom, you know. And she's known me since I was like 17, 18, you know what I mean? So like, you know, she's known me since I was a little shithead, you know what I mean? So like, of course we're gonna, you know, like we're gonna do everything right. We're gonna do right by her. We're gonna do right by Dip. We're gonna do right by his son. We're gonna do everything, you know, with intentions of passing it on to his son in the future, you know what I mean? And we're all just like,
shit, well, fuck,
you know
respect to you guys, man, because like that's pretty sick that you guys, you know, like, I mean, obviously, like, maybe not obvious, but I think it's obvious it's the right thing to do, or like especially have all that I was saying earlier about have all this work that someone did.
You're doing right
just
by
let
your
it
homie.
sit there, you know. It's like, oh shit, I'll put in some work and fucking get it where it needs to be, you know.
for sure,
And like especially like you said for like his kid and shit. And
that's
like,
the best part of
people
it,
to
you know.
hear,
Like that's for sure. If it just got locked away in a computer somewhere and nobody ever got to hear it, like that'd be a shame in and of itself. You know what I mean?
For sure.
But like that's all on a whole nother level aside from all of that. Like for something for his kid to just like one day sit and listen through all that kind of shit, like that's something else.
He
like
should be able to do that one day. For
definitely.
Sure.
and you know, like if he ever gets into making music, and I think it's gonna be hard not to with a name like Lyric and your pops being fucking Dip, you know what I mean? Like he's gonna get into it. We're gonna save some records. You already know we're gonna save him some records. You know what I mean? Some of his hottest verses. Obviously, we're gonna save him some shit, and he'll have whatever he needs from me for sure. You know, like you know, free studio time, gang, for life. You know what I mean? Gang.
You heard it here
it's on
first.
film now.
I was just gonna say,
You know what I mean?
Oh man, he's gonna cash in on that, man.
Oh, buddy. Dip, bro, he has some fucking heaters. The shit I heard, bro. And Dip used to show me all his shit. He was so proud of his work, you know? And I used to amp him up. We used to amp each other up. I loved all his music, man. I bumped all his shit. He used to send me everything. I sent him everything, you know. So I've heard like most of the shit that Diamond was going through, I already heard.
Yeah, okay.
Like years ago, you know what I mean? So it was like, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember this. Yeah, okay, perfect. We got that. We got this. So now, the thing is with the records from Diamond, a lot of those beats were not officially Dip's beats. Because he was just ripping them off the YouTube, right? And then rapping on them, but not buying the lease or nothing, right? So you can't release that shit.
No.
Because some other artist already fucking released, and then the beat ID is gonna catch it, or the Shazam is gonna catch that instrumental, and then your shit gets taken down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you can't fucking, you know what I mean? So now, in other words, I gotta reproduce all those beats. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's a lot of work, but like, buddy, like, what else? Like, I'm more than happy to fucking do it. You know what I mean? That's my brother. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we're gonna be cooking up. We're gonna be cooking up.
Night and day.
We're gonna be
day and
fucking
night.
cooking up.
So would you just find a different beat, or would you?
I'm not finding beats. I'm
Replicate that.
making
beat?
it.
I'm
Yeah.
not replicating shit. I'm making new beats from scratch, buddy. Like
Yeah, right.
we
So
want
just
to
like-
do drill because Dip was heavy on the drill shit.
Yeah, he was.
In the end, he loved the drill shit. So I just want to fucking go ham on.
So everything would be like
Tino drill
to
shit.
like a metronome or like a click, right? Everything would be
Yeah.
like timed up from what it was recorded before, right?
Well, yeah, we
So
have
you just-
have the original
Like
beats
the
still.
stem? But so like
We
you
have the
still all
original
this-
beats. We have the BPMs.
and the stems.
So then
of,
we
like,
just
the
gotta-
vocals and shit.
We have all the stems for the vocals.
So
all
yeah,
that.
okay.
It's-
So
we're
all
good.
you need to do is like match
New
the, yeah, okay.
New beat.
That'd be
match the
tricky to
key.
do though, man. Like to rebuild a beat.
I've been
on a-
doing that all the time. I've
Yeah,
been
yeah,
doing that
that's
for
dope.
years.
That's
years and
that's
years.
fun to have like
Come
a
up
project to
through-
work on, you know.
Yeah, for sure. Big project.
But like I guess what I'm asking is like, would you try and like the beats that you saying you can't use because he didn't buy them?
Mhm.
Would you just make a beat that sounds like that, or would you just
No. We're making
completely
whole
make
new
a
beats.
song,
Whole new beats,
everything,
whole new
like,
everything.
yeah.
Like maybe some of them. Okay, so some records, Dip was using the melody. So if he's using the same melody as that beat, I have to use the same key as the beat. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like the
Oh,
same
yeah,
tone,
yes,
like the
yeah.
same melody type. Not exactly the same, but in the same key, right?
Yeah.
But if he's just rapping, I could put fucking anything on it. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Any key, it
okay.
doesn't matter. I just have to make sure I match the
beats,
BPM,
yeah.
Yeah.
match the tempo every time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And put the appropriate drums. But whatever percussion sounds better with his flows. You know what I mean? For sure.
It's like how they say I used to play in like a blues band,
Yeah.
in high school or whatever,
Yeah.
and they'd be like Mustang Sally in D minor or
Yeah.
like whatever, you know what I mean? Like it was like
Yeah.
this, that, whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess it was for the horns mostly or whatever, but like yeah. But it's like the same type of shit, right? Like
Yeah.
that's what you're saying, like the key or whatever.
Yeah, the key.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, okay.
Yeah, the key of the beat.
So if they didn't have one, you just put whatever.
So all
As
the
long
beats
as
have
the time-
keys, but if he was just rapping with no like
Well,
melody,
that's what I mean. Yeah, if he was just
yeah. If he was just rapping with no melody, make anything I want.
easy.
Yeah.
So
But some beats like Dip, it was so weird the way he used to sing because like sometimes when he'd have like he was completely tone deaf, Dip.
oh
but
yeah,
for some reason on some songs he was able to come up with these crazy melodies.
yeah.
I never was able to figure it out because some beats he was like he couldn't figure it out. He couldn't do the melody. But some beats I would play it. As soon as I would play it, he'd start mumbling some melodies and shit. I'm like, bro, that's actually like,
That's it.
what do you do? Like, I thought you were tone deaf, bro. Like, what are you fucking doing right now? Like, it just works sometimes and it didn't some other times. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
most of his shit though, most of his songs that he had with Diamond were mostly just like rap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He didn't have much like melodic rap in those records, but he had a couple. So, but I'll be fine.
I'll be
fine.
Yeah.
This shit like we were saying
I'll be
earlier,
good.
right? With the shit you can do with like Melodyne and like
Yeah.
all kinds of other things.
Oh
and,
yeah,
like,
I'll fix it all up. Nice.
yeah, man. You could
I'll fix it all
fucking
up nice.
experiment with that all day long.
You can add it on after type shit.
Yeah, for sure.
You could.
Oh, okay.
Well, to a certain degree. Like if he's just rapping, like there's no point putting melody to that.
Yeah.
That would fuck up the tone and everything. It wouldn't
Yeah.
sound good.
Yeah.
But let's say he's singing in a certain key and there's certain notes that are off, right? You can go in after the fact and Melodyne it with the plugin Melodyne,
Yeah.
Melodyne it and fix the notes that he did wrong.
Okay, because
manually.
with the Melodyne, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I love
okay.
fucking
Yeah,
with it.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
fun. It's like
I
I'm
just
not
didn't
an
know,
expert
yeah.
with it at all, but like
So Autotune does it too, the same thing, but it's automatic. You don't choose.
Yeah. Okay,
You
that's
just
why
set
I'm
the
confused,
keys
is 'cause
and it's
that-
automatically the plugin fixes it itself, but it
that
doesn't
goes
work.
before, right?
Sometimes Autotune doesn't work properly because the tuning of the vocal is in between notes. So autotune gets confused sometimes and can't choose between the right notes.
Which is why it sounds like all wobbly.
You
And
get that
Or wobbly,
share
or like
sound?
sometimes
Yeah.
it sounds like it's
Yeah.
burping or whatever. Like it sounds
Yeah.
weird, like the autotune burps. You know what I mean?
Burps.
Yeah, it's weird. It
Yeah.
actually does sound like it sometimes. But Melodyne, you
people
go
use
in,
that as their whole sound, though, right?
So-
Like some rappers out there just fucking
fuck it up, like
crank
Lil
up.
Wayne.
Yeah, they're just
Lil
crank-
Wayne
crank
fucks up the
auto-tune
autotune
and
on
just like
purpose.
throw it, and that's just their sound.
Or like
T-Pain says he,
Future.
like studied auto tune and shit.
No,
like that,
T-Pain
and
is
he's-
different.
he's
T-Pain
like,
doesn't
He
count.
can sing too, though, man. He's
Yeah,
got.
oh, yeah,
T-Pain is a
fucking
real
hit
singer.
notes.
Pain
I
is a master
I
at
watch.
autotune.
So he does fucking like Twitch live streams of him
Yeah.
like doing Pro Tools sessions and like just like setting up like this. He's got a mic in front of him, just like this one, fucking, and does a Pro Tools session,
Yeah.
sings, like does the whole thing, and like
Oh, he did a song with this
It's fun to
guy,
watch.
This guy's a drifter, like a race car driver type shit.
Yeah.
But he, like Ken Block. Anyways,
Yeah.
Ken Block. He passed
Does he know
away
Ken Block? I don't know who else.
last year around this time. There's more to come. He owned like DC at one point. Maybe still did or whatever. He did all these videos. Gymkhana, like he's like drifter, whatever. Monster.
I don't know much about the
Anyways,
drifter guys,
yeah. Well, but he was also just like big, like in the world of like
motorsport.
Motorsport.
even like skateboarding and shit, snowboarding. Like,
Yeah,
Okay.
extreme sport. You get.
But anyways, either way, so he. Fuck. Oh, so anyways, so there's a guy that he hung out with that he's also a drifter and shit. But this guy would film for him and stuff.
Mhm.
But he would take all the crazy shots and get near the car with the GoPro and shit
Mhm.
and whatever. Hertz or something is his name. But anyways, he there's more. Oh, so he actually just put out a song with T-Pain. And in it, obviously this guy's rapping about like some car shit,
Mhm.
but T-Pain's rapping about some car shit, but
Mhm.
like
is this
like-
one where he uses the sound of the car to make the beat?
yeah, it had the RX-7 sound from that guy's actual car too, I'm pretty sure.
Right.
Because they're like super like so they like put that in the beat.
Right.
But yeah, it was just either way, whatever. He did a song with that guy, and it was just so sick because like either T-Pain actually like knows a lot about cars and drifting or something, or
Yeah.
or this guy just gave him all this information. But he was talking about like lots of stuff. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't just saying Bentley and like this and that. Like he had like. I was
You
like,
should
"Oh,
watch
shit,
his
man,
live
that sounds
streams,
so
man. You should
cool."
do it. You
Like,
should watch his Twitch streams.
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
You should
No,
check
I
it out.
remember T-Pain like at his height, like back then,
Mhm.
he had an insane car collection. I remember that.
Okay, yeah.
He had a crazy when he was making the big bucks. He had a
I'm in love with
crazy car
stripper
collection.
and stuff.
He had a
Like,
crazy car collection back then.
yeah, okay.
Heavy. But then he had like a bit of a downfall, and now he's going back up with the streaming.
Yeah,
He's
'Cause he
on
cut
his way back
hair.
up right now.
Because
Yeah.
he cut his hair, man. No, he had a dream though. He had a dream that, and they say that if you have a dream about someone who passed away and you can actually hear what they're saying,
Yeah.
they say apparently they're actually there telling you that shit. But I mean, like that's all theory, whatever. Right?
You know what?
But
You know what's crazy? I had a dream like 3 nights ago. I had a dream. Okay. I'm in the car with my mom and my brother, and I get a call on my phone, and I look at my phone and it says "Dip Cell," and then I answer the phone. It's like, "Yo, Tino, yo, what's going? What's going?"
Yeah.
Bro, I was like, "What the?" I'm like, "What?" It was him, bro. I swear to God, he
Yeah.
called me in my dream, bro. He fucking called me. He,
but see, that
Yeah,
could be
that's
that.
awesome,
But like that.
man.
could
How
be
crazy
same
is
shit,
that,
and you could
bro?
actually hear him and
Yeah.
shit. Like,
bro, it
if-
was
if that's-
him, bro.
But that's
It
it,
wasn't
though.
even a fucking. It was him, bro.
Let's say though that
It was his
that's true.
raspy ass voice, bro. I swear to God, it was him, bro.
Well, like I said, let's say that theory
I
is
got
true. Then
when
you
I
were
heard him
talking
the
to
second, I'm
on
like, bro,
phone,
what the
man.
fuck? And he's like, yo, Tino is dead. What's good, bro? What are you saying? What are man saying?
What a man
What are
saying.
man saying?
Yeah.
And bro, I had cold chills. I woke up with cold chills in my whole
Oh.
body. I was like, what the
But
fuck?
isn't it like the
I
best
was
and
like,
worst
what the
feeling in the
fuck?
world, though, man? Like,
I was terrified, bro.
It's like-
In my dream, I got the coldest sweats.
yeah.
I got the cold, like I just got the cold chills through my whole body because I literally just talked to my best friend. You know what I mean? That was him, bro. He's still here.
Yeah,
He's sitting right fucking here right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's still here, you know? So it was crazy because I woke up like, I wrote it down on my phone, bro. As soon as it happened, I literally like, how did I write it? I literally fucking, because I've been writing my dreams down. You know, I've been having crazy fucking dreams. Most of the time I fucking write them down, but like
Smoke too much weed to dream anymore.
That's the thing. When you
Bro,
smoke, you don't dream no more.
I
They're all
dream
gone.
I
every
dream like
night, and I
crazy,
smoke like a
man.
motherfucker.
For real, man. You're
Yeah, I
special,
dream
man,
every
'cause,
night. Swear to God.
Oh, bro.
if
And
I
this
do, I
is
don't
what
remember
happened.
them.
Oh,
So it was the night that Doggy back dropped.
Oh shit.
So that was the second. So like 3-4 nights ago. And then I woke up and I'm like, fuck, Dip just called me. And then I look, it's 1 a.m. It's an hour after the song dropped.
That's
You know what I mean?
crazy,
I'm like,
man.
fuck, let's
Yeah,
go.
it's
So then I
crazy,
reposted
man.
it on my profile. I posted on my story. I just had the craziest dream.
yeah.
Fuck, bro. He reached out, bro.
That's
Yeah,
he
man.
heard it. He heard the song, bro. I know he
Yeah.
heard the song, bro.
for
That's
sure.
it, man.
I know he heard the
That's
song, bro. Fuck, man.
Well, yeah, like I said, they say like if you can actually hear them, then they're like really there.
Yeah.
And so T-Pain had a dream that he was wearing a black suit
Yeah.
and he comes through these doors, and on the other side of the doors was like one of those like when you come inside like a big mansion or whatever, there's like the big front foyer shit.
Yeah.
Maybe stairs that go like up around the side of the wall or whatever.
Yeah.
It was like that, and he says he looks down and there's all these people there and they're all wearing white clothing, like whatever.
Mm.
And he sees his uncle at the bottom of the stairs, so he walks to the bottom of the stairs, and he says his uncle goes to talk to him, and he wakes up. So the next night, he has the exact same dream. He walks down the stairs, but now he's standing there and he's having a full-on conversation with his uncle, and they're
Yeah.
talking back and forth, like whatever. And he's like basically asking. Now he's at the point where he's asking his uncle for like advice or like something, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
And he's like, you know what you got to do? He's like, I don't, though. That's why I'm asking you, you know. And he's like, you got to get rid of the thing you care about the most. And he's like, you mean my kids? And he's like, no. He's like, your fucking hair. He's like, cut your hair, man. And he's like, you know, basically like
My
you're past
kids.
that or like whatever, you know, or like it's like that's a part of your life. Like leave it there, you know,
Mhm.
whatever. And so then he woke up and he's like, fuck. And he cut his hair and shit. And he's like, everything like turned around for me at that point. Like
Yeah.
he's like, I started doing this and this and this, and like shit came
Yeah.
back to life for me, you
Yeah.
know. How that relates, I'm
Cut
not
off
sure,
the
man.
old.
Oh, just how you're saying that he went down for a while and came
Yeah.
back, and I
Yeah.
feel like that was, like I said, I'm pretty sure that was when he cut his hair.
Yeah.
Just ways of coping with moving forward, you
But
know?
you know
Yeah.
what? You know how you said like the first dream he had of his uncle, he got scared and woke up.
Yeah,
The second time he had the dream, he went in and actually talked to his uncle.
yeah.
Next time Dip calls me in my fucking dreams, bro, I'm having the longest
The
fucking conversation with him.
Yeah,
As long as possible. I'm not
Yeah.
hanging up, bro. I'm not
Yeah.
hanging up. Last time I got shook. This time, the next time, bro, he hits me up in my dreams, bro. We're talking, bro.
yeah.
We're talking
It's like
heavy, bro.
when you're in grade 7 and you're talking to a girl on the phone. You're like, so you've been on the phone for 2 hours. You're like,
Oh my god.
I got this cool thing on the table over here.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
just stay here.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
shit, man.
Yeah.
But isn't that like I said? Isn't that like so like it like when that shit happens is like so great but so bad at the same time? Like it's like shit. Like I have dreams like where my mom comes back and like sometimes it's crazy. Like she says it was like a big joke and shit
Yeah.
and like whatever.
Mhm.
And like then I'll wake up and be like, that was so awesome. I got to like pretend to have a moment with my mom, but at the same time it's so bad because I'm like, oh, like you know what I mean? Like it fucks with your emotions. Or
Yeah.
whatever,
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, I know it's tough, man. Especially too, like even with, I feel like yours is almost like different because you actually like hear his voice. He's talking.
Bro,
to you,
I
like, it's, like,
heard
fucking,
him,
like, yeah,
bro.
You know?
I heard him, bro. It was scary, bro. It was a night that, bro, like, I couldn't fucking believe it.
Especially that song too, not just any song. It wasn't just a release. It was that.
It
Song
was that
too,
song.
like,
But he was
yeah.
also on my mind, obviously, right?
Yeah,
But like,
yeah.
it could be an effect of that, or it could be like,
Subconscious thing.
I like to think, bro, he's
Subconscious.
still here. I like to think, bro, he's reaching out, bro. He's reaching out.
That's it, man. Like
That's
you said,
it.
you heard the song.
And
you
there's
saw
been
it,
other
man.
moments, bro. There's been other signs.
No
There's
doubt.
been other moments
Man,
where,
whenever
like,
we did the podcast at your fucking house or
Yeah.
at your studio, man,
Yeah.
you were pouring shots or whatever. You're like, oh, here wants a shot, yeah, whatever.
yeah,
And the fucking, I didn't really see what happened, but the cup fucking fell and like whatever.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, fucking Dip's here. He wants
Yeah,
a shot.
yeah,
And I'm
that's
like,
true,
yo,
yeah.
But man,
I
I'm
did
like,
say
yeah,
that.
I'm like, man, like we all laughed and shit and whatever. And
Yeah.
like, but I was like, yo, but like, seriously though, man, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, so even just like you say, like he's still around. Like that's more examples for sure,
Buddy.
man. But
I was sitting in the kitchen at my crib with Quest and Jaw, and we just had food and shit. We're eating, like I fed them, and then we're just sitting there talking about life, talking about Dip, talking about this, talking about that, right? And then we're sitting there, and nobody's moving a muscle. There's no vibrations. There's nothing, right? On top of the cupboard, there's like we have like a couple water bottles here, and like you know, like portable, like you know, refillable, reusable water bottles and
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
like Yeti or whatever, all that kind of shit. The magic bullets on top of the cupboard, all that shit. It's just storage, whatever. Kitchen storage shit. We're sitting there. There's no vibrations. There's nothing going on, right? And we're talking about dip. A purple water bottle just fucking jumps off the fucking and lands on the floor in the kitchen, bounces, makes a big noise, and it was dead quiet. It was just me, Jaw, and fucking Quest were talking quietly, and like there was no bouncing around, there was no nothing, and a fucking purple water bottle just jumps off the fucking cupboard, bro. It's like, yep, he's here right now. There's no other, like, it doesn't just like, why would that happen? Like, it was at the back of the, like, on top of the cupboard. The shit just doesn't just fucking fall like that, bro.
Yeah.
Doesn't just fucking fall like that, bro. It doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? Like, there's energy there for sure.
Oh, for sure. Oh man,
like,
Fucking whipping water bottles at you.
Yeah,
bro. Like, drink water, you motherfucker. Like,
drip,
carry
man.
yourself.
Big drip. Crazy.
But for real, man, I believe in that shit too, though. Especially when you're talking about them too, like you said. Like,
yeah,
I fucking fully believe that shit. Man.
He knows, bro. He knows we're holding him down, bro. He's holding us down too, for sure.
That's it. Even too, like you and Justin Diamond and Skinny and shit, like all that, like you guys coming together too. You know, I mean, you guys are
that's a blessing,
each other
bro.
and shit too. But I mean, even like that, you know, like I feel like there's forces pushing that shit together too. Like,
absolutely. Dip is maneuvering from the heavens, fam. You know what I mean? Mm. He's the angel. He's the guardian angel. You know what I mean? He's watching. He's like, okay, Tino, I'm going to put Skinny right here. I'm going to put Diamond right there. You guys are going to, you know what I mean? Build the team, build the portfolio, build the fucking catalog for Dip. You know what I mean? And we're all in it like 100%. Like, we're all fucking, like, Diamond was, you know, he's so, like, just blindly, like, into it. You know what I mean? Just focused, you know what I mean? And he's blowing up in his own right too, on his own artistry shit and on his own studio shit. Like, he's working like crazy too, you know what I mean? So like, it's only right that we all get together and join forces, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Diamond is already snapping on his own. I'm snapping on my own. Skinny's over there, like, he was snapping with Dip, you know what I mean? And now he's ready to get back on the job, you know? He's been dealing with a lot. We've all been dealing with a lot, but now it's like 2024, I think a lot of work is going to happen. A lot is going to fucking come to light. A lot of things are going to come together this year.
Does Skinny manage other artists too?
Dip was his only project, his only fucking person, you know? Sure. Well, because they're like childhood fucking besties, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, that was the only reason why he was doing it is because Dip was his best friend, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's, you know, he doesn't I've already asked him to like help me out, but like, you know, like, fuck, like, I need a manager, I need help, you know what I mean? Like, I've been telling him, you know, but he's like, dude, like, you
need a manager or a personal assistant?
I don't need a personal assistant. I need a manager. I need someone that's going to put a fire under my ass and be like, look, Tino, you need to do this, and that. Do this by tomorrow, do this by next week.
Steps,
These are the next steps. I need someone like, you know, because me, I get distracted easy with a lot of like, because I got my job, I got fucking life, I got the studio, like, I don't know where I need to focus like more of my attention to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I need to know what projects I need to focus on the most that are going to be the most fruitful and bring the most results, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just get sidetracked really easily, and I'm very scatterbrained, but like, I'm also like really resilient, you know, so I'm able to like recover from the fucking scatterbrain shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, but even too, I find like you're saying like scatterbrain this and that, whatever, and like you have a lot of stuff you do, like you work with a lot of artists and shit too, right?
Absolutely.
But at the same time, like I feel like from over here anyways, looks like you manage it very well, you know, like, and especially to bring out the product you do, or put out the product you do put out in that chaos, you know what I mean? Like, I think you do it very well, you hold it very well.
Respect, bro, respect. Like, I don't, like, I just, like I said earlier, you know, in the whip, like, I was like, you know, sometimes you just got to focus on putting left foot in front of the right foot, and then right foot in front of the left foot, step by step, you know?
Yeah.
You don't look too far ahead. Don't put the cart before the horse. You know what I mean? Like,
well,
my pops used to always say that.
Even too, in that instance too, like I was, and when you were talking about it earlier, like you just, like, sometimes you got to literally be like, hey, put your left foot forward now. Like, because you were saying people say day by day. It's like, yo, step by step, you know.
Yeah. Sometimes you reduce it.
So when you were saying that, I was thinking like, yeah, yo, like a day has a lot of steps in it, you know. So then if you start looking at that shit, you're like, oh man, like this whole day. It's like, no, just now you do this. So we were talking about working through it, and I was saying like, oh, you got to go to work, even when you're going through shit, whatever, right? It's like, oh, I don't want to be here. I don't want to do this thing. It's like, but right now I have to go do this task, you know, like do that. And then we'll go from there. It's like, oh, I did it an hour later. Like, oh shit, it's been an hour. You know, like, do that. Just move forward or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, even just, I guess I was just saying, like, yeah, like, so when you look at the whole day, you're like, oh, it's a whole day of steps. You know, it's like, what if I take this one? You know, I'm like, that much closer. I heard a thing on the radio the other day. They're like, they were challenging it, but they were saying like, people say like, once you start something, you're closer, or you're halfway.
It's already halfway there. Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
And they were like, no way, whatever. But I was like, yeah, the thing is like
the first step is the biggest step.
Like, yeah, you know, like because if you don't do it, you're not even close to starting it. You know? So like, yeah, just doing it. It's like they say the hardest part of going to the gym is going to the gym. Yeah, you know. So like once you're there, all you have to do is just do it and leave. Yeah, you know, like fuck.
Or like you said earlier, you take like 18,000 steps in a fucking day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't realize it, but you've been putting left in front of right all fucking day long. You know what I mean? Without even thinking. You know what I mean? So it's just like you'll get through it. You know. And also, I need to bring this up because like we were saying in the whip, you know, you got to work through the bullshit. And shout out Devontae who told me this like years ago. Like I was going through a lot of shit. I was going through the motions. I was having issues. You know, going through mental health, my family, this and that. And he told me, you know, like, Tino, just work through the bullshit. You know what I mean? And it's his birthday today, too, actually. So shout out Devontae. Happy birthday, Devontae.
Happy birthday.
Gang. Let's go.
Cheers, everybody. Just like a...
You know? And he told me, Tino, work through the bullshit. And I'll never forget that. I've said that so many times to myself. Just work through the bullshit. People talking shit, just work through the bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, like, there's beef in the family, work through the bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, like, you know what I mean? Like, any like relationship drama, work through the bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have enough work, find work and work through the bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, and there's always something to do.
The thing is that I find like that separates fucking people. You know what I mean? Like, not separated. That's the line, you know what I mean? Where you see the people that go through that shit and then fucking just keep going, or the people that just stay and fucking dwell, you know what I mean? Like, I know people that are still upset about something that happened 30 years ago, you know what I mean? It's like, yo, I get that, like, whatever, but, like, you still also have, like, tomorrow and today and shit to worry about, right? Like, that was a long time ago, you know? So that same shit where it's like, the people who fight through the shit are the people that fucking... that succeed, you know.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Oh, bro, I'll tell you, Italians, they never let anything go. Oh, bro, like my nonna, she had a fight with her sister. They didn't talk for like 30 years, bro. 30 years.
Holy
and then her sister was on her deathbed, and it was like, oh shit, I forgive you. Bro, it's fucked, bro. My family's fucked. Yeah, my family is fucked, bro. Like Sicilian shit, bro. Like these guys are crazy, bro. But like I grew up here, you know. Like I grew up, like I was born and raised in Ottawa. You know what I mean? So like. And, like, I grew up in Orleans and shit. Like, I grew up in French school. Like, I grew up, like, you know, like, here. But, like, I grew up also going to Italian school, like, every Saturday. Like, I spoke Italian growing up. Like, I spoke French, English, and Italian growing up. I had my Italian group of friends.
How's that fucking app coming?
That Duolingo is sick, bro. Yo, low-key, like, after, like, 106 or 107 days, I fell off, bro.
So
I lost my streak, bro.
The other day, though,
it was 106 days, bro.
Oh, I thought it was 152 or something.
No, I was at 100, and then I got to 106, and then I fell off, bro. I fucked up. I didn't do it one day, and then I just lost my streak, bro. And since then, I've just been like, yo, bro, like, look at that shit right there. 0. A big old 0 right there, bro. And the bird is sad, bro. The bird is bare sad. The bird is fucking sad, fam. But yeah, like I grew up here, like I have different values and shit. Like I don't, like shit happens. Like you don't have to hold grudges and shit. Like fuck whatever, get over yourself. You know what I mean? Like life is short. Life is really fucking short. You know what I mean?
It's
fuck.
Let go of that.
It is, and it's funny because like I always used to be like, man, like we're supposed to be here for how many years? Like it's not that short, or whatever, right? Like in the grand scheme of things, it's short, but it could even be shorter, you know. Like so, it's like today's the day, man. Like shit.
Yeah, man.
So
Tell your
man,
family you love them and shit. Tell your friends you love them. You know what I mean? Gang.
That's right.
it's true.
Love
man.
gang.
My dad's probably
All
watching,
day.
so I love you, bro. Pops on me, I guess. But anyways,
Let's go.
what else you got going on, man?
I'm working on a project with Aspects right now.
Specs.
Nice.
Speaking of love gang, shout out Aspects. He's out in fucking Belize right now, living his best life.
Oh man,
jealous.
Yeah, he goes there all
Belizean
the
gang.
time too, eh? Like he goes there all the time too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fuck, it's
Yeah,
a
he's out there.
yeah, it's a lovely place.
Yeah, so we're working on a project right now. It's called Outlaw by Nature, and it's going to be featuring Hussein Fatal from Outlaws, Tupac's crew, and Young Noble from Tupac's crew, and also Tretch from Naughty by Nature, Outlaw by Nature.
That's so
And
crazy.
it's going to have other artists. Like
Damn.
we're working, like it's a big project. Like this is huge. It's huge, yeah. Aspects is snapping right now. Aspects is killing it. He put the whole
really
project
is.
together himself, and I helped him. And also, we have Gordo, the OVO engineer, OG
yes.
engineer from Toronto. Shout out Gordo. Shout out Aspects.
Crazy.
And the big single for the album is gonna be the song called "Life Goes On," and it's gonna feature Dub C from West Side Connection. It's gonna feature Hussein Fatal, Tretch from Naughty by Nature, and Aspects. And I produced it, and I mixed and mastered the shit out of it. I spent extra time on that one, put a little extra sauce, a little extra season. You know what I mean? I saw a clip of the video. The video's going to be crazy. Aspect snapped. He got a crazy cartoon video for it. They're
dope.
designing it right now.
Dope.
Bro, the video looks crazy.
Yeah.
There was a scene with like a poker table. I think I saw like Biggie was there playing poker with Pac and like fucking Hussein Fate. Bro, like they're all sitting at the poker table fucking playing cards
What?
together. Fucking
That's
crazy,
wild,
dog.
man. Awesome.
That's
Crazy, dog. The
Can't wait
video
for
is
that
gonna
one.
be crazy.
And like
the quality
legends
insane.
too, man. Like that's
Legends, yeah.
insane, man.
That's
Yeah.
huge.
Huge.
But also too, man. Speaking of you producing stuff, I noticed that you were talking about one day like how you don't see all your producer credits and shit online.
Yeah.
But then I noticed you posted a thing, so
Yeah.
like, you got that.
Yeah, there's this program or site called Muso.ai, and I noticed a lot of the other engineers in the States, they were plugging their shit in on that website, and you pay for like a membership or whatever, and then you add all your credits, and then they verify it. You have to show like files and stuff and like this and that. So it was it was really annoying, really redundant fucking work. But I showed all my credits, and they amassed all the streams from multiple platforms of all these credits, and they added them up. And bro, trust me, they didn't even get like, there's still more shit going on. I still have more credits that I haven't even touched on yet, but I now have like 2.5 million fucking streams to my name
That's crazy.
in terms of just production and engineering, mostly from engineering, because I've done more like engineering work with artists than like production work.
Okay,
You know what I mean? Like I've gotten more streams on my engineering than on my production, for sure. Because
Okay.
I've been going ham with the engineering the last 5-6 years, like super fucking ham. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, even too, like, and I've said this before too, but it's like I'd post a song or some shit. You're like, oh, fucking, you know, and I'm like, holy shit, man! Like, so many songs, so many people, like,
Yeah.
whatever. So whenever you were talking about that, I was like, yo, I'm like, there's a lot out there. Like, you probably have, you know.
Yeah.
So I figured it was like you deserve to see it too, you know.
Well, yeah, it's good for once to put it in perspective, because like I've always been saying for the last couple of years, like I wonder if there was a way I could like tally up all the fucking streams that I got under my mixes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you get once they're on like the streaming platforms and shit, and you get the credit for all that shit? You get the like the streaming royalties and shit for that too, or like?
So, like 80 to 90% of the time,
Yeah.
you don't see a goddamn dime for engineering. That's why I ask for so much up front,
Right.
because most of the time the artists won't have the know-how or the care to go and credit you in the
Fair,
fucking song.
Yeah. And the artists are barely getting fucking paid these days on their streams, anyways.
So that's the thing, right? So like, so I'll have an artist be like, oh, I'll give you like 10%, like not to fucking, you know what I mean? Like I'll give you whatever percent, you know? And it's like, buddy, I don't want no goddamn percent. Just pay me for my
Right,
rate,
for the work, right?
pay my rate, pay my work,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like, cause I got bills, I got fucking the studio rent, I just finished paying off my fucking school.
Yeah.
That was a 50 band bill on my head. Like, fuck, bro, come on now. I went to the best fucking engineering school in Canada for this shit. Like, you're gonna pay my you're gonna pay my rates. If you don't want to pay my rates, then move on, bro. Go to like whoever else, you know. Like,
I just didn't know how that worked, right? With like once you got all the credits for that shit, if that's
the thing.
or not,
so some artists, they fuck with me to the point where they'll actually give me a % off the distro kid. You know what I mean? And they'll send me the % directly, even though they're not getting the way I see it is this: is the fucking principle. It's not even the bucks, bro. It's the principle.
Yeah, fair.
Like if I'm in the trenches with you and we're grinding, like, buddy, like throw me. I don't care if it's 10, 20, 30%. My name is on the fucking record. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're taking the extra step to put my name on the fucking record, God bless you. You know what I mean? I love it. I love you, bro. You know what I mean? But if you're sitting there and you're like, yeah, well, so-and-so produced it, da-da-da-da-da, you know, they get their %, but my name's nowhere near the record. And I literally, like, I had a 4-hour session with you. You know what I mean? And I mixed the shit out of this record. Right. And I probably gave you a deal. I give a lot of people deals, bro. I hook a lot of people up, bro. like I don't always charge like full, like it's a touchy subject, bro. It's a really touchy fucking subject, bro.
It's I get you. Like the whole charging thing,
you know what I mean? Like I hook a lot of people up, bro. And it just, for me, it shows me that these artists give a fuck when they actually say, "Oh, Tino, let me cut you in on the record." Even though it's only going to see a couple thousand streams, I don't give a fuck. It's the goddamn principle, for Christ's sake. Like, when I do records, bro, I cut everybody involved in, bro. Like, I don't care if it gets 10 streams. I don't care if it gets 1,000 streams. I don't care if it gets 10,000 streams or 1,000,000 streams. I'm cutting you in, bro. It's our record, bro. Like, we all do it. I'm in here. I'm producing. I'm engineering. I'm spinning. I'm doing whatever I can do. Obviously, you know, if you have something to bring to the table, I want you to be recognized for that.
Well, that's it, right?
You know what I mean?
Everybody's like, it's like a house doesn't get built, you know,
by one person.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, it wasn't the general contractor who did everything.
That's the thing, you know. And I like giving credit where credit's due. I like giving credit where credit's due. You know what I mean?
Oh shit!
You know what I mean?
Let's hand it over.
No, but even to, like you said, even then it's the principle. Like you said, even like it's not about
it's the
principle,
money. It's
bro.
Just
Like,
hey,
hey, man,
show love, bro.
Did that, you know? Especially when you're doing, when you say like produce, engineered, and you have a fucking verse or like whatever. It's like, yo, like fucking I deserve somewhere should be something about me. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's a big problem. That's been a touchy subject
just
for me.
To say my fucking name. Either.
Yeah, even if it's just putting my name on the record. Like I've had some bigger records where, like, it's a label artist, and my name was nowhere near the record, and it's like, bro, like you showed me bare love in the studio. I hooked you up. I gave you homie rates. I gave you this. I gave you that. But where's my name, bro? I literally had to go and pay for a service where I'm tagging my name on the record and proving that I have the files. I have to go dig through my shit, send fucking screenshots of the files of the sessions just to prove that I did the fucking record, dog. All you had to do was type my name in one time.
Yeah.
All you had to do was put my name in.
And you were already doing it anyways.
For label fucking artists. But this is an ongoing thing in the industry, not just here. Not just for Ottawa. Not just for Toronto. But LA, bro, it's a big thing. There's artists every day that are getting... There's engineers every day that are getting fucking screwed over by artists. You know what I mean? Or by labels. Not just artists, but by the label, by the execs, or by the A&Rs, whoever. You know what I mean? The engineers are not getting their just due. They're not getting the recognition. They're not getting their respect. They're not getting their points. It's an ongoing thing. It's an ongoing battle. There almost needs to be a fucking union for engineers. You know what I mean?
Start the fucking engineers union.
Yeah, exactly. Let's start a union, fam. Let's go. Let's go, bro. You know, but I feel like this service that I use, the Muso.ai shit, that's a step towards that.
Yeah.
Because that actually gathers all the credits. And you can prove that you have the files. You can prove that you have the credits. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can prove.
Dick, I think.
It takes a while for you, but it's well worth it when you see the numbers, bro.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
You know what I mean? When you see the credits and you see the numbers, let's fucking go, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's worth it if it's not already there, but if they could just go ahead and do it when they're putting the song up or whatever.
Exactly.
You know, like,
it gives you, but it gave me some homework to do. Whatever. So what?
Yeah, exactly.
So what? I still got mines, bro.
I feel like
I'm still
you're
highly
seeing the
decorated.
silver lining. You're like, yo, at least I can still do it this way. You know,
I'm
like,
still, you know, I'm still a guy in the country in terms of engineering, production, whatever. I'm still like one of the top in the country right now. You know what I mean? Like I've got serious credits. I've got serious fucking, you know what I mean? Like I'm out here grinding like a fucking madman. I'm out here fucking, you know what I mean? Like mans can't match my hustle, bro. Like I'm hustling, bro. I'm working.
Yeah.
I've worked with some of the top artists in the country, bro. You know what I mean? You can't tell me Aspects is not a fucking legend. You can't tell me City's not a fucking legend.
Oh, for
You know what I mean? You can't tell me Dip's not a fucking legend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like these are my, you know what I mean? And these are all people I work closely with. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, you know what I mean? Like, it's just hard. The whole engineering thing, you know, like it's just hard to get your credit where it's due at some
Yeah, well,
point. You
because
know,
even
sometimes.
too, like
No doubt.
I don't know. Some people might look at it, you know, oh, I want my name, or like, oh, whatever. But at the same time, someone see like other people look at that shit too, right?
Yeah.
It's like they'll look to see who did all that shit, right? Like if they're looking at people, I like this song, I like this artist, or whatever. Yeah, they'll go like. And when I say this, I mean like the people who matter, like the people who are looking to give money to people, you know.
Yeah.
They'll go and look and see who did this, who did this. Hey, I
Yeah.
noticed this guy's songs. Like a lot of the fucking songs I like from him are fucking produced by this fucking Tino guy, or it's
Yeah.
like, you know, whatever,
Yeah.
right? Okay, who the fuck is that guy then? You know?
Exactly.
So even then, it's just like the fact just that it's on there and people know that also comes out as a thing. Like it's your resume too. So
Yeah.
I guess what I'm saying, or your what do you call it? Portfolio.
Portfolio, yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
It is a portfolio thing.
It's just like, yep.
Gavel.
That's funny.
It is a portfolio thing. Like, you know,
Yeah.
you just, that's the thing. That's why, that's where the work through the bullshit thing comes back in through it, right?
Yeah.
Because who cares if they're not giving you credits? You're going to get yours at the end of the day. I've been bitching about credits for years now. And it took me this long to fucking clue into the Muso.ai shit. Boom.
Yeah.
Inputted all my credits, and now I've got the little, I've got 2.5. You know what I mean? It's my bragging rights, bro. I've been grinding, little whatever, bro. Like, it's like when I showed my mom's that shit, it's like, here, like, just, you know, she said, do this right now, do this.
Yeah.
Pat yourself on the fucking shoulders. Sometimes you just got to do it. You know what I mean? Because, you know, in my family, it's been tough with the music shit because the work I'm doing doesn't translate to the fucking wallet. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I do all this work, but the wallet, like the money for music is fucking, it chintz. You know what I mean? So like,
There's a bit of faith in it.
oh buddy,
Right.
like when I see the numbers, it reinforces, it gives me hunger. You know what I mean? It
Yeah.
gives me more hunger. It humbles me at the same time. Like, see all the time I put into this shit. This is a result. This is a good result.
Yeah.
This is a number. This is a big number. You know what I mean? So
We got to think too, like, so it took that long to get that many views or whatever.
and that's
or,
only like
whatever.
my biggest
But-
record was like my biggest mix was like the Ishii record.
Okay.
My biggest hit that came out of my studio was the Ishii record, the Jack Harlow record.
Yeah. Okay.
It's called Jack Harlow. Jack Harlow's not on it,
Yeah.
but it's a Jack Harlow record.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
okay.
Ishii. And that record has almost like 1 million streams in general.
Oh,
I think on Instagram it has like 1.5 million.
yeah.
And then see if they counted that, I'd have another 1.5 million streams on fucking Muso.ai.
Oh, shit.
I'd have fucking 3. See, that's the thing. It's not even close. I should have over 4 or 5 million.
But
You know what I
even
mean?
then, I'm just saying, like, it
Yeah.
takes you like however long it took to get that many, or
To compound that many
see
credits.
So like, but then I'm just saying is that once you get there, if you just, and I'm sure you know this, but if you just keep working the same way, it goes faster. You know what I mean?
It's like
It perpetuates,
exponential.
or
It's
yeah,
exponential for sure.
Yeah,
And shout out Ishii, by the way. Shout out Ishii. Big
Yes.
shout out Ishii.
Shout out.
But no, I just say that because you're talking about like showing your moms and shit and like this
Yeah.
and that, whatever, and like it, and then even like, you know, you're like, oh, I like, you're kind of, you know, like, I'm proud of this, like whatever.
Yeah.
Like, but even what is even better in my mind is that like, yo, I just keep doing the same thing that I've been doing for this long, and it's like that 2.5 turns into 10 and next year. You know what I mean?
That's
Or,
the
like,
thing.
whatever.
Here's the thing, though. This year is going to be a big year because we're going to have all the Dips projects.
Oh, truth.
I'm dropping every week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm working with Diamond now. Diamond is fucking killing it. Diamond is snapping with the fucking streams right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And like I told you in the whip, like I've been literally asking the universe for like a little more guidance, a little more direction, a little more like,
Damn.
you know what I mean? And Diamond is a fucking veteran, you know what I mean? Like he's a fucking OG of the city, you know what I mean? He's been in the game for years. So for me to have someone like that on my side and be like, yo, Tino, okay, so maybe you should focus a little more on this. You know what I mean? Like I was saying earlier, I'm mad scatterbrained. I get sidetracked. Maybe Diamond could like kind of guide me a little bit, you know, give me some insight. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, like it's you know, it's fucking beautiful. This year's going to be crazy, bro. I'm going to be working like mad, and the results are going to reflect that. You know what I mean? This year, a lot of things are going to come together for sure.
Fucking right, man.
For sure, bro. I'm amped up, bro. I can't wait. I can't wait
Yeah.
to see where I'm at the end of this year. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was gonna say
Because
I can't wait to see that.
I'm on fire right now, bro. I'm on fire, bro. I'm cooking, bro. I've been in the stew almost every day. I'm working every day. I got my job at the shop, fucking there every day. You know what I mean? I'm just grinding. Just this year is a year of the grind, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's it, man. Hard work pays off, and even
Hoorah.
something you said
Hard
in the
work
whip
pays
too
off.
earlier was
That's
like
right,
basically
man.
like just keep doing your thing, and like eventually like people will see it. And be
Yeah.
like, yo, he's been here doing this long, and like, oh, you know, and they want you for something or like whatever. Just that same shit is just like it's. I think like it will fucking pay off. You know what I mean? Someone's
Absolutely.
gonna see that shit, and like you said yourself, man. You're working with legends, like. You fucking go hard as fuck, so like I just think someone's gonna see that and it's gonna pay off for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
So all I'm saying is don't stop.
Absolutely. I'm never gonna stop, man. I'm out here grinding, bro. You see these
Stop.
bags under my fucking eyes, dog? I ain't
That's
stopping,
working through
bro.
the bullshit, man.
You see these bags under my fucking yo? See these dogs outside going hard? I'm going hard. I'm upstairs going hard. You know? Oh man.
That's what's up.
Shit, man.
Fuck yeah.
What's that, eh?
It did die. It did die.
What are we
Indeed.
at here?
I
So
think
you want to
we're-
freestyle or
Probably-
make a prank
I
call?
want
or
to
something?
freeze something.
I said that in the car, like, oh, we
Oh
should
my
do a
God.
fucking prank call.
Yeah.
Prank call would be fun.
That would be
shit,
a-
but
that would be good
whatever. We can if we want. But I also thought too that it would probably be hard to find someone that would answer. And then like,
Yeah, I don't know.
Who knows?
hang up real
What
quick.
number? Yeah.
Remember back in the day, we
You
just
wanna
pull
do
out
it
the
or
phone
no?
book and
Yeah,
look for the
pull
phone.
What do you wanna
number
do?
name.
I don't know, man. We'll just
Do a
call-
prank call? You want to do a prank
Just
call?
call a random number. I'll,
Bro, I'm not calling nobody from my phone, bro.
I told you, I'll
Yeah.
put it on the thing. How do you do it?
I don't know, bro.
I figured it out.
Okay, good. You want to do a prank call, bro? Okay, fuck it. Let's do a fucking.
Listen, you're famous for
I'm the
prank
fucking
calls,
king,
man.
bro. I'm the
Yeah.
fucking prank call king, dog. You know what I mean?
Caller ID, man. Don't
Oh
show
my
up,
god. But, bro, I'm telling you, bro. You don't want to do this, bro.
What should we do,
It's been a
man?
minute, man. It's been a
Should we just
long
call a random
time.
number or what?
I don't know, bro. Yo, call Mr. Shawarma.
Shut up, really? Are you serious?
You should. And be like, this is fucking Shawarma Palace.
No, just watch.
Get two phones and call two different places and try to get them to like deliver to each other.
Are they open still? What time is it?
Oh, probably.
It's
yeah.
like
If
10,
they're
10
open.
to 10.
Oh yeah, man. You want it?
Oh, buddy, I can't believe I'm doing this right now.
It might do it. Is it doing it?
It's not doing it. Closes at 10.
Is that right
Are we
now?
doing it?
And I need a
Yeah.
fat
Am
shawarma.
I doing it?
Let's do it. If you want.
Oh, you have them on. You have them saved, bro. You have them saved. Look.
Wait.
It's
Show
for
them.
shawarma.
You gotta flip it.
Hello.
Mr. Shawarma Baseline, how may I help you?
Hi, can I get 2 fresh Charmuta wraps?
2 small chicken?
2 small chicken Charmuta?
My apologies, I don't take the sandwiches for pre-ordering over the phone. You'd have to come into our store for that, unfortunately.
You have some bean dip? You have
No,
some
my
garbanzo
apologies.
bean dip?
No, sorry.
You ever dipped your beans?
There you go. You got your fucking phone call, bro. You got your fucking prank
I
call.
asked you if you wanted to do it.
You ever dipped your beans?
Yeah.
Can I get 2 fresh Charmuta wraps?
Sharmuta wrap. Oh,
You have to come into the store.
oh shit, man. I'm sorry. I feel like I pressured you into that.
Can
man.
I get
Damn.
some bean dip? Oh fuck.
You should have add voice actor to your resume.
Oh my god, I
Oh,
should.
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
I got some Charmuta bean dip.
Fuck that shit,
Chicken
bro.
sharmuta.
Chicken Charmuta.
Oh man, that's delicious. Oh shit, two
Oh, my
shawarma, man.
Two
God
Shawarma, bro. Let's
damn.
go. 2
Um,
regs.
What was the other thing I was gonna say? Sharmuta rap. There was
Bro, if
another
they
thing.
see this, bro, they're gonna fucking kill me, bro. What do you
Oh yeah,
mean?
no, we'll just blur out our faces. Man.
Yeah. Yo, blur out my face, fam. Yo,
Oh shit, man. Okay, what was the other thing?
yo, can you blur out my face just for the phone call?
Yeah.
I'm gonna,
Just for the fucking
I'm
phone
gonna-
call.
Now that I know, I'm doing that.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
Can I get 2 fresh Sharmuta rep?
So yo, we should try and come to
I'm
the
fucking
studio
dead,
and
bro.
record some stuff. Maybe
Let's fucking record some shit, bro. Let's
We,
record another prank call, dog.
we did this. Yeah,
I can't believe I just did that.
we did that thing here, man. Fucking.
That's great.
Free.
I saw Bisho dying over there. Bisho was fucking dying over there. Fucking.
But no, we
shit.
talked about it before us about coming to the studio and trying to put some shit together with you.
Oh shit.
But we did this thing called the pull up at one point. We did like one of them actually, and then COVID. But where we would come to people and they would. It's kind of interviewee sort of, but it's just same shit. But we come and either we were gonna go to people's work. Or we were
Oh
gonna,
my
like,
God.
go to their hood or like whatever. You
Oh
know?
my god.
And but the thing is, I thought, what if we did that at your studio and we recorded some shit?
Yeah, I'm down for whatever, bro.
Anyways,
Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's
way,
go.
this is something we can talk about later.
Let's
It's just,
go.
I think it'd be a good idea.
I'm super down.
Forever.
Like, yeah.
So I could bring a beat that I made. Sorry to interrupt, because I have a beat that I made and you started writing to. So and I want to finish that.
I
That
have
goes
a
well with the
verse,
prank
actually.
call, actually.
Exactly. Yeah.
Does, yeah. We could do.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I bring a beat that I made. You could put some sauce on it.
Put
Do your
some
thing.
sauce on it.
Put some sauce on
Put
it.
some Sharmuta sauce on it.
That'll
Put
have
some
to be
bean
the
dip
name.
on it.
That'll have to be the name of the
Put
song.
the bean dip on it.
Sharmuta
Yo, you gotta turn that into a reel. Just a prank call.
Oh yeah,
Bro,
for
that's
sure,
gonna go
yeah.
viral, bro. Can I
Yeah.
get 2 fresh Sharmuta wraps?
Sharmuta.
Yeah, 2 chicken Sharmutas. And some garbanzo bean dip.
She really tried to. You know what the difference between a garbanzo bean and a chickpea is?
You ever had a chickpea on your face? That's what you say. Yeah. You ever had a garbanzo bean on your face?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I plead
What
the,
about a chickpea?
I plead the fifth, man.
You plead the fifth.
No,
Plead
I'm just
I like garbanzo beans. Yo, I can't believe you made me do that, bro. It's all
shit,
your
I
fault.
didn't make you ask.
You're
you
a bad
wanted to
influence,
do it,
bro.
man.
You're a bad
I
influence.
even not prefaced. I even kind of was like, hey, maybe I'll ask you to do that.
It was your phone, bro. It was your phone.
It
So
was, yeah. They don't
Dialed
even know who it
the number
was.
and
man. Yeah.
You had them saved, bro. You had them saved, Mr.
It
Shawarma,
must
bro.
just be like
It's saved in your phone, dog, as Mr. Shawarma. Look, bro. Look in your call log, dog. It's fucking Mr. Shawarma, dog. No, bro, when I called them, it says Mr. Shawarma underneath it, bro.
Oh, it does, yeah.
Mr. Sharmuta.
It's a Sharmuta. Oh, and it's 222 is the end of their
Oh, my God.
the end of their phone number.
Let's go.
Any motherfucking way, man. You want to tell them some shit before you go, or what?
Tell them some shit. Garbanzo beans.
Yeah, bonzo beans. You got anything else, man?
Yeah, man.
Shit.
I was just gonna. This
What's
is
that?
totally doesn't matter, and we can talk about it later. But I actually am interested in these drinks. They're like doubles, man.
Oh, my God. Yeah, mans are feeling wavy. I just had 2, bro. I'm feeling
Wavy
Oh, yeah,
baby,
no doubt.
Wavy
oh,
Davy over
man.
here, fam.
Shit. Anyways, man, I figured we're gonna shut her down. But you want to tell them where to find you? Maybe give them the middle finger and tell them about what's coming next. All that fun stuff.
Suck your mom. We're about to take over. Let's go.
That's
Dip
it.
coming. Aspects coming. Ishi coming. Tino coming. Everybody coming. Also, I'm working on a project with Elberlin and Sharkeez. Shout out Sharkeez Elberlin. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Bruh, bruh.
One.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I got lots of shit going on. So, other than that, yeah. Too much. I have to bring my list next time, and I'll bore you with like 150 names.
Yeah.
I'll name all 150 of my fucking.
Flip
Anyway,
the
yeah.
page.
Yeah, but-
Yeah. Take a deep breath and
Yeah.
flip the
Yeah.
Or the Rolodex, like fucking.
Yeah.
You know what I
All
mean?
right,
Let's
man.
go.
Well, we appreciate you coming
Yeah,
through.
man.
Always a good time with you, man.
Always, for sure. It's a
Fucking
good
right.
laugh.
And looking forward to everything we talked about that's coming up.
Yeah, man.
I was gonna list it all, but
Hey,
I
man.
figured we better stay away from that.
All
Yo,
the
shout out
best,
Mr.
Steve.
Shawarma, the best Sharmuta rap in the city. fam.
Hey, hey.
That's right, chicken sharmuta, man.
Chicken Sharmuta cooter.
Shit, any motherfucking way.
Blah, blah, blah.
Doggy Back, New Year, out now on all streaming platforms. Go check it out.
Next record,
613
next
Tino.
record, Tuesday. It's called Gah.
No, All right. Oh, it sounds like it's gonna be drill hard.
Tuesday.
It's gonna be drill hard. Oh yeah, it's a crazy one.
Yeah.
I'll show you later.
Shit. Oh, I'm gonna see you later.
Gang.
Any motherfucking way. I'm Stylez the Prophet, baby.
I'm B Show.
And I'm Jonesy.
Together with the Basement Weirdos, this is the 4G audio podcast. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to Tino for coming through.
Bambino.
And much love to everybody. Have a safe and happy weekend and all that
Gang
fun
signs.
stuff. Look at
Much
our new
love.
thing. And
Catch you on the next one.
I don't know
4G.
what to do with my hands.
4G.